case, anonymous and formatted in the same precise fashion. Became my front page story for days, not weeks on end. Circulation began to rise. I've never seen this one so happy. I found it. Well, Chip, thank you. Good lad.
Good evening. Good evening, you sweet people. Happy birthday. Hello, Yoakum. No, I ain't got them on. I ain't got them on right now. People, back months ago, and if you see this, you know, that's a lady named Anderson. She killed her baby and put him in a suitcase and left him over in Washington County, Indiana, which is Salem area. And I guess Kentucky decided they went in front of the grand jury since she did live in Louisville. And they present the evidence there, and she's in the Louisville jail or Kentucky jail over there. And her name is Dejon Anderson. And I think it made the national news, people, I believe. And but how can somebody kill a baby? Let me show you the picture again. See, that's a lady that killed her baby. And she's nutty as a fruitcake. And thanks to one of my moderators, that this guy, hello, I am idiot. Hi there. I am Betty. What this? Hey, you know, she killed her baby, and she was on the run, this and that, and they caught her somewhere. And she's nutty as... Okay, Annabelle. I used to date a girl named Anna years and years and years ago, probably 30 years ago. I dated a girl named Annabelle. And I want you people, I know you're... Yeah, thank you, my friend. I'm asking your people who's smart about iPhones. And my iPhone SE Series 3, I only got 64, which you all know what that is. I'm looking for an app. I know Android phones is free. But there's an app I know, but I hate paying for it. That'll clean each app you got, your cache, and all this out of your phone. You know, say like YouTube, TikTok, you can clean all the cache out of it and everything else. You all know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm 70 plus years old. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm dumb. I am dumb. And, you know, like, I've heard, you know, if you upgraded your iCloud, it'll give you, but that's not what I thought. I upgraded to 1 TB of my iCloud. Like I say, I'm stupid, people, when it comes to computers and iPhones. I'm not smart. And I don't know which app to get to clean my cash out. To help me out, people, I'm going to give you my email. It's T. Cartwright. Okay, what time is it? It's about 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. It's about 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to give you... I know. But maybe after I get off, people, because when I get off here, I don't see any comments, you know, that it's on, you know, your people live. So if you all wait until I get off and I make it from private to public, because since I'm live, and when I get off, it goes to private. So if you all can help me out on an app to clean my cash out and all this in each app I got, that way I can get everything down below 50 whatever, because I only got 64 on my phone, which you all smarter than me, because I can't figure it out. And also, hello, Oster Carchad, you know. So, I know you're right, they can hack you and all this, but I'm looking right now, people, for my house and my car. I have auto owners who I got. They raised my house payment up from $1,500 a year to $2,000 a year. And people, my house payment is based on my income. If they raise my insurance up, my house payment will go up. That's how the government works. And I'm going to call auto owner people, the agent, because the agent I had, Larry, he died this year of diabetes. If he was in there, he would work on keeping my insurance anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. But I'm looking at Farm Bureau for homeowners and my automobile insurance. But I'm going to call those people that handle my auto owners. And I said, you're going to have to find me cheaper car insurance and cheaper homeowners insurance. People, even with my Social Security, I live on a tight budget. But I can't tighten my belt up no more. And I can't tighten up no more. You know, everybody gets a pay raise in Social Security or SSI in January, or maybe the last day of December, since the days falls on the weekend. So, and it's hard for an old man person try to survive. Every time you get a pay raise in Social Security or SSI, your food stamps goes down and your house payment goes up. If your property taxes goes up, your house payment goes up. If your homeowner's insurance goes up, your house. Well, I don't care because, you know, getting hacked, because as I told you, I got 50 on here. And I got it in my description. It's T Cartwright, CARTWRIGHT 54 at gmail.com. And like I say, I don't know nothing about iPhones. I think I had this iPhone SE Series 3, 2 years, 3 years. I had an Android phone. But I had problems where you plug your phone in to charge it and it kept working loose. And since I had the iPhone, I didn't have the problem. But I'm looking for an app on the iPhone that'll clean your cache out and your data or whatever and history of all your apps. I know if I had an Android phone, it'd be no problem. Hello, Melanie. Hey, that sauerkraut on the hamburger is not bad. I've tried that, and it's not bad. And people, I know I'm early. I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. I know it's early for Christmas and a Happy New Year. But there's some people, it's sad this time of the year. A friend of mine, she's a real good lady. She works hard. She lost her stepdad. They buried him yesterday. It won't be the same for her and her family at Christmas time. Like me. Christmas is not the same. Oh, they ship it to you instead of me? That sounds like Amazon. That sounds like Amazon. They always screwed up. It's okay. It's okay. Amazon's not perfect, people. Amazon's not perfect. Amazon's not perfect. That's okay. It happens. We all make mistakes, Mel. We all make mistakes. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens. And Mel, you know, you can send me an email and I send you the email, then I will call you and give you my home address. You know, like 709 has my home address and my cell phone number. Sherry, yeah, like I say, you got my post office box. It's Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, 47111. And people, I, I tried. I don't know what I did with them. I bought those. Maybe I took it and put them back in the kitchen. It's those onion. Okay, those onion sticks. Like those potato sticks and all this. And Wildcat, she been sleeping in my son's room. But Wildcat screwed up today. And he been there a week. He always came out, used the cat box. But this morning, he made a little mess on my son's clothes. Now Wildcat is mad because she can't go back in there and sleep with him. She screwed herself up. I got Alex there. I got Alexi there. And there's Kathy. Margaret's out there in the living room, and Wildcat's out there somewhere. And people, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because when I went to the post office last Saturday, got a letter from my insurance company, which I got house and car through the same company, autos owners. And it makes me mad. When I first started with autos owners, my homeowner's insurance was around $900. And when I got the bill Saturday, it was $2,000. And I'm mad, people, because when I make my house payment, half of it goes into an escrow account, and the other half pays my house payment. In that escrow account, it pays my homeowner's insurance and my property taxes, where I won't forget it. And I have to do something. I have full coverage on my car because it's a better deal when you have a wreck. It covers more, you know. It gives you a car to drive, this and yeah, but make sure you put the right post office box. I mean, the right address. You know, post office, around here has screwed up. They have screwed up. It was on the news, I think this weekend, and packages is sitting at the post office, sitting, going nowhere. And these business is shipping stuff out through the post office. They have to give refunds or find out where it is. You don't get a good tracking number like you do UPS or FedEx. You know where it is every day or every hour. Post office, you don't never know where your package is. And I'm going to call my insurance agent tomorrow. I should still have it in my phone. And see what they can do. And I said, if Larry was still there, he knew how I am. And he tried, because people, I tell you about insurance agent. Car insurance or homeowners insurance. That is where they make their money. That's how they make their money, people. And they think I'm stupid. I tell you something. I was raised in the insurance business. My dad was half owners in Peters Insurance in Charlestown, Indiana. Jerome Peters and Dad was partners. They sold Hartford Insurance. I will not deal with Hartford Insurance, how they screwed me when I was younger, and I won't deal with them. But I did look up Farm Bureau, and I've been told it'll be cheaper if I go with Farm Bureau. But I have to wait. I'm watching Hawaii 5-0 right now. And people, if you can, there's people out there that won't have a good Christmas, or they get less money than I do. Here in the United States, they got Shop with a Cop, where you donate money and they take kids from elementary school, they get a bicycle, they get clothes and a jacket and toboggan and other stuff like that. And you also got the Angel Tree people. And if you can help them out. That's what I tried to do, people, where you can help people out. No matter, I need help. But, you know, like the kids that shop with a cop and the angel tree. And what's the other one? The Salvation bell ringing people. They help people out that needs help. I've seen people on YouTube. I'm going to mention Turtle Lady down in Florida. People sends her money. She runs a scam on them. Because Turtle Lady cannot keep her mouth shut. She stalked a YouTuber to Florida. I don't have to tell you who it is. And people, she won't learn how to keep her mouth shut. Let me see, I found it. It's called Crispy Fried Onions. But I want you all to remember Christmas. Check on your neighbors. I know you all got old neighbors. Check on your neighbors. And help people out if you can. You know them. You know if they're running a scam or not a scam. Those kids, like I said, they won't get what they want for Christmas. There's people like it, you know. You can be a secret Santa Claus. That's what I want you to do is help people out. Because God will not forget you people. Let me go in the bathroom and get a glass of water. That'd be better for me than this Pepsi Zero. That'll help my throat out. Oh. Oh, I'm having problems with my throat. You know, swallowing sometimes. And it closes up sometimes. quickly. Uh, Sorry about that. But, yeah, that's what Alexi just did. Knock over my cup and all this. I hate this part, people. Thank you for the hearts. Sometimes I can eat, I'm okay. Other times my throat wants to close up. What? And that's what it's doing right now. Man, it's trying to close up. I had it. I went a year ago in May. Went to the throat doctor. They put the tube down and see if cancer or anything. Everything was okay. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. You know, I took my medicine when I got out of the tub. You ain't drinking my water. And I can eat anything. It's okay. I can eat spicy food, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, pizza. It'd be okay. And other times I can eat mashed potatoes or gravy and my throat closes up. Don't ask me why. I'm not a doctor. I think it's God telling me, you know, no chocolate candy, no sweets. You know, I look at each. Make up your mind if you're going to stay on the bed or go in my lap and run back in the living room. Lori. You know, I look at each medicine I take, see if it's causing my throat to close. And I can't find nothing in my medicine, but maybe taking all that medicine together is doing it. Oh, like I say, I'm not a doctor. But mostly people, what I'm doing, when I cough it up, I'm coughing up all this, what do you call it, flame and stuff. That's what, so, it, like I say, I can go a week, 2 weeks, a month. And sometimes it hits me every day. And I just don't know why. I guess I had to get the paperwork and call this doctor up in New Albany on, I think it's Grantline Road, I think. Then you see them, then they schedule your appointment out by IUS College to a hospital out there. Long love, Texas. Hurrah. Thank you. You know, it's up to about 30, 38 right now outside. The last couple of days, it's been down in the single digits. We did get snow, maybe about 2 or 3 inches. And the week before, we got about 4 inches. I know some of you say acid reflux. It's not acid reflux. I take medicine for acid reflux. It's not that. And I'm just thinking it's one of my medicine that's doing that. Is what I'm thinking. But I go to the doctor the last week of December. If I tell the doctor, then they gonna schedule me an appointment with the doctor in New Albany. And what they do, people, if you all been through it, they run the scope down your throat to take a picture of your throat. Then they send something else down. It spreads your esophagus, make it bigger. Well, they sent the first one down, the small one, and done it. They tried the second one, which is bigger. They couldn't do it. And I hate to go back at least twice a year for them to do that. You know, it's stupid. And you have to take somebody with you and to drive you back because you're still loopy, you know, they put you under. But it also happens, people, when I get upset. You know, Christmas is a bad time for me because my mom and dad's not here. I'm worrying about my iPhone. And, you know, I'm a worrywart. I worry quite a bit. I let it get to me. And I'm worrying about my homeowner's insurance because it went up to $2,000 a year. And my car insurance went up. Where are you going? I went on John Jones' web page. It's a car dealership. They got one in Scottsburg and Salem, and I think Corden. I look at those Jeeps, all different kinds of Jeeps, the new Jeep. Even the used Jeeps ain't cheap, you know, the 2020 or 2024. They're not cheap. But, oh, God help me out, people. Ain't that right, Alexi? You are God's creature. Your kitty cat was made by God. I just can't eat anymore tonight. 'Cause I got to drink water and water and water until I flush everything out of my throat. I hate doing that, people, because when I used to drink alcohol, I get throwing my guts up. And it hurts. You can only throw up so much. I'm glad I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's been 25 plus years on the wagon. And I leave my water alone. Trying to drink my water. I whipped her butt. I bet she won't do it again. But people, I love my kitty cats. Like you love your dogs, or birds, or parakeets. My animals is my therapy animals. And they keep me strong. I think those are smiley face. And people, I want you all to have a good Christmas and a happy New Year. Stay at home and have your New Year's party. When people comes over your house for New Year's, take the keys and put them away where they can't get them until they sober up. Well, you got ants in your pants, Alexi? It hasn't been 5 minutes since you ran out. Because I was getting ready to sip my water. Hello, 709. That guy killed his father that you told me about last night. He killed his mother, too. He killed Daddy and Mama. It been on the news all day. That ignorant son of a gun killed his mom and dad. He's nutty as a fruitcake. And why would somebody do that? I saw his father, after watching YouTube, TikTok, and X, he did look familiar, even when he was acting. It showed him and his dad, which would be his son's grandpa. And people, I hate to say it, I'm not a lawyer. Him killing his mom and dad, his name is Nick, I believe. You gotta be crazy. You have to be crazy. And that's what's gonna happen. Gonna have a good lawyer. I don't think he can use his mom and dad's money. But that's what Nick is going to do. That he was insane. He's not responsible. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Even his dad and all that, a good actor, made good movies, directed good movies. People ain't going to forget his dad in prison. And that boy he's in trouble. They probably got him on lockdown in the medical ward, because a suicide watch. Because you got to be sick to kill your mom and dad. But people, like they tell you, everybody. I know. I've seen some of the movies that he directed and all this. That's bad. We lose a great person like him. But we don't know the whole story. People with my age and other people my age, he's going to say he got molested by his dad and his mom. Just wait and see if I'm right on those things, that he's crazy. It's stupid. Or he didn't get his brand new Lamborghini. That could be a possibility. I seen a girl. Well, I heard that. I heard that he had problems with drugs. That's probably what got his dad and mom killed. They wouldn't give him no money. He was having withdrawals. Like I say, we have to wait and see. Maybe they got a court order to put Nick in a hospital. We just have to wait and see. Drugs will do funny things to you. It'll make you crazy. Parents love their kids no matter what they do. No matter what they do, they love their kids. But people's not going to stop doing drugs. They're not going to stop. It's just like alcoholics. They're not going to stop drinking whiskey or tequila or screwdriver. They're not going to stop. You got to have the willpower. You got to be strong. And you got to have your faith with God, because God will help you. That's true. Thank you, Shauna. Shannon. You have to want to stop. And like I said, people, I started drinking alcohol and Mary Jane at 12 years old and bladder acid. But I've been sober 25 plus years, probably closer to 30 years, but I rounded off to 25 plus. And you people can stop alcohol. You can stop drugs. There's this one lady on YouTube, Lisa, I think Richards, something like that, always begging for money. She lost her kids. She lost her place to live in. Always begging for money. You know, you have to stop. Good for you. Don't give up. Don't give up. You made it 8 months. You can make it. Don't give up. I think you probably got a sponsor. You probably got a sponsor. Just like alcoholic, you got sponsors that'll help you. And I keep telling people, believe in God. God will help you out with your problems. You really have to believe. You just can't give up. People, I got in my ice box. It's been in there probably 6 or 7 years. I got 2 shots of moonshine. It's been in my ice box for over 6 years. I think maybe 8 years. I have not touched it. And I can't drink alcohol with all the medicine that I take, blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine, heart medicine, and all the diabetes medicine. I can't take alcohol. You know, I can't. It'll kill me. I do take pain medicine for my arthritis. I haven't had it for years either. Sean, it got so bad of me drinking alcohol. This is wintertime. I couldn't drink beer in the wintertime. It had a funny taste to it. It got to the point, I know you heard of Everclear. Everclear is about 200 proof. It's stronger than moonshine. It got to the point I was drinking that Everclear. I tried it, and that's when I stopped drinking. That Everclear alcohol, moonshine, white lighting, whatever you call it, Everclear, it about killed me. And that's when I decided to stop drinking alcohol. You know, when I used to buy Mary Jane back there then, a nickel bag was a big nickel bag compared to what it is today, because you got probably 15, 20 joints out of a nickel bag back when I was young. Now a nickel bag, you probably get 2 or 3 joints. So, but people, leave the drugs alone. Leave the alcohol alone. If you got kids, as my dad always told me, monkey see, monkey do. Oh, Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania. I hope you don't live in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the chocolate is. Lordy. I made a delivery there over 30 years ago of Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I asked him people, I said, do you all have a whole lot of fat people here? He said, no. Because people smell that chocolate 24/7. And it keeps them from getting fat. And but you know, we gotta take care of ourselves, people. And I tell you something else. If you take medicine that your doctor gives you, and your insurance will pay for a 90-day supply, I would get a 90-day supply because the insurance company likes it. It's cheaper and want a 30-day. The only thing they will not do a 90-day supply is your controlled substance. They won't do that. And that's how come I'm no longer with Walgreens. Because I'm a diabetic. I use Ozempic, but they also use it for fat people to help them lose weight. But to me, Ozempic is a matter of life or death. What Walgreens did to me, people, that's as a fact. I was getting 3 months. Then I got 1 month. Then they called me. I got it back up to 3 months. When that 3 months was out, I went back to 1 month. And I found me another drugstore. I'm sorry, people. Maybe if I did have a girlfriend that was a nurse, she could help me out right now. All I'm doing is coughing up flame. Is all I'm doing. Yeah, you know, because your insurance companies on your medicine, if they pay for a 90-day supply, they like it. They know you're trying to save them money. I don't know what's causing it. It's not acid reflux. Because I take medicine for acid reflux. That's not it. I'm thinking the 10 to 15 pills I take, with them all combined, like I say, I'm not in the field, that it's closing my throat up. That's what I'm thinking. But I look at each medicine that I take, I've looked it up on the internet. I haven't, but you take all the medicine together, they act different. You know, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. That means I'll be sleeping, going to bed and sleep all night. That I'll feel better because we're not going anywhere. Went today and went and got the paper. I want to show you this. I've talked about that, people. Here's this lady. Here's this lady. She's the one that killed her baby, put him in a suitcase. It probably made the national news, I believe. And I think the suitcase was had Las Vegas on it. They found the little boy in the suitcase in Washington County, Indiana, which is Salem, Indiana. She was supposed to go to court in January. But Louisville, Kentucky, the prosecutor, or the Commonwealth, because it's the Commonwealth instead of the state, took all the evidence Indiana had and what they had there in Kentucky and took her in front of the grand jury there in Louisville, Kentucky. Now she's over somewhere in Louisville, Kentucky, probably in Jefferson County Jail. Well, I would think where she's at. And she's nutty as a fruitcake. And you've seen it. You've probably seen it on YouTube. That she said, I'm not trying to hide. The Space Force cops knew where I was at. This, she's trying to say she's nutty. You got to be crazy when you killed your own kid. When she was in jail in Washington County, which is Salem, Indiana, which is west of me, They had her on suicide watch in a padded cell with padded pajamas on or whatever they use. You know, I don't know what they do anymore. But see, I'm upset. I've been upset about her killing that child. I think he was less than 5 years old. It upsets me. How can somebody kill a baby and stick it into a suitcase and throw it out in Washington County, Indiana? I don't see how people can do that. Just like Nick. He killed his mom and dad the other day. You seen it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, X. You seen it everywhere. I didn't know that he killed his mother until today. And I just can't go for it. But people, I'm going to have to get off of here because I'm not feeling too good. It's not because of Christmas, because of my throat. And I don't know what caused it. That's how come I'm drinking water to keep everything clean and all this. Soft drinks, that's the worst thing you can use. So that's how come I feel better once I get a good night's sleep and all that and relax. I feel better. And the more water I drink to flush out my throat, even I can't drink water. It just gets stuck in my throat. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've learned over the past couple of years. Drink the water, keep your throat all clean out. Yeah, I hate being sick. I hate throwing up. And like I say, I got a kitty cat. That's Alex. She's sleeping up by my head. I got Kathy there and Lexi's over there. They know when I feel bad. Your animals knows when you feel bad. They keep an eye on me, people. And I want to thank all your subscribers. And I want to thank you how. Well, I got, I do, maybe an inhaler will help because I do have problems breathing. I do have asthma, but I don't have an inhaler. I think it would help. I guess you call it a vaporizer or something over there. It's not plugged in, so it will be plugged in. And I'm trying, people. I'm trying my best to help everybody out with my age, where you won't make mistakes like me. Even when I buy anything, I do a couple of videos, let you know how good or bad it is. Or, you know, I'm like, I let you all know. I want to say hi to everybody in Canada. And people in Canada, if we get the snow like they do, Sean, I'd be snowbound. They get 12 to 15 inches every time it snows. Me, where I live here in southern Indiana, I got some Vicks over there. And if I was to get 12 to 15 inches of snow, I'd be going bananas. Couldn't get out. And see, let me see. See, I got my Vicks. I know, I'm belching those onions. Those crisp fried onions. French crunch onion chicken. Yeah, that don't sound too good. But I've been to Philadelphia. I've been there. Well, 7 inches here. Like I said, I think the other day we got 3 inches. Last week we got 4 inches. But the snow we got this week, the 3 inches, the temperature was down in the single digits. That means there was ice. And people just don't know how to drive. I've been to Philadelphia. That's been years and years, probably 30 years ago. And Philadelphia is a nice place to live. You know, I used to deliver furniture, furniture for your house, and metal furniture for business, you know. But I want you all people, but oh man, I hate, like I say, it got down to about 46 degrees, but they get below zero. If it gets below zero, people, I'm going to have a high electric bill. Because I got what they call a heat pump. Like I said, usually in the wintertime, you're looking at about $200. But there's other people who has a heat pump. Their electric bill, Lordy, that's cold. If it gets down to 65, Sean, I'm freezing. I got diabetes and I get cold at 65. I keep my temperature on about 68, 69 in the house. Lordy. You must be close to Canada. But Canada gets 12 to 15 inches every time it snows. They're used to it. Man, 12 to 15 inches here is bad. It is bad if we got 12 to 15 inches of snow here. Nobody could get out. Well, that cotton picker. But people, snow is snow. That is crazy. That's crazy, people. And I've been on here 17 minutes over my schedule. So I want to thank you all. Hope you have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you all can help people out at Christmas time, it'll be okay. So I got to get off of here. The outside cats, they kind of play in it. Cats is just like dogs. They like to play in the snow. And they come and they might lay on top of my car. I will. Everybody have a good Christmas. Happy New Year's. Thank you, 709. Thank you, Foxy Ladies. I love you all. Good night and sweet dreams.